What's good, everybody? No Life Henry. I'm coming out to with a how-to gear before season 1 guide. Okay, so I'm gonna make this very short and simple. Okay, you see my eye level. Okay, so I am 220. Okay, I'm pretty sure 230. So like adventurer gear, adventurer is before veteran. Okay, so but yeah, long story short, adventurer gear, you can get a shit ton of gear specifically from World Quest. I have not done a single heroic queue at all. I have been specifically farming World Quest. Like, for example, here we have a 220 cloak, we have a 220 trinket. You know, let's go to Voidstorm. Okay, we have 224 pants. Now, I get that these are PvP, okay, but that does not change the fact that, let's say I have eye level 190 pants or 200 pants. That does not change the fact that these pants, no matter what, in PvE are 224. So obviously these are huge, right? And plus, you don't have to complete those in war mode, because they are, quote PvP quests, but you don't have to do them. It won't, it won't force you into war mode. It says kill players or subdue enemies. Okay, so you don't have to kill people. Okay, let's go to the Herondar. Okay, we have a 224. You know what I'm saying? So it is random what World Quest will give you. But unfortunately, it's just how it is. But yeah, currently, as I said, here's my gear. I am, by the way, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking about the expansion. So far, I am adoring literally everything about the expansion. So far, an absolute 10 out of 10 experience. But yeah, let's get straight to it. So as I said, World Quest, that's the #1 way because there are so many up pretty much all the time. Especially if you just hit 90, you can get, like, just pretty much a guaranteed piece of gear, from just anywhere, right? Okay. The second thing is Prey. How Prey works is you go into, right? We're going to Silver Moon here. You go right here. Right here. You actually know what? You know what? I'll fly there for the video's sake. You fly in here, okay? And you go in. And I'm not sure if these reset weekly or daily. They reset weekly because I have all 4 done, okay? But long story short, once you unlock Prey at level 90, okay, or once you finish the campaign or whatnot, okay, you unlock Prey. This is a feature where you're trying to do world quests, you're completing quests, you're grabbing treasures, you're pretty much out there in the open world, and you will get ambushed by this guy. There are 2 forms of currency. There are Remnants of Anguish, and there are... is that no, sorry, okay, I know is there only one? My bad. I was mistaken. There's only 1 currency, and as I said, that is the Remnant of Anguish. You can buy whatever you want from there. There's of course the housing stuff right here, and there's there's some cool mounts over here, right? But the thing is that every time you complete a hunt, you gain a little cash. I would show you guys, but I don't have a hunt. But yeah, so, there's going to be 1 in Eversong, 1 Voidstorm, 1 Herondar, and 1 Zulaman, which makes sense because, 1 per zone, okay? But yeah, okay, so you click on, let's say I go to the Voidstorm, okay, you have to, I'm completing quest and road. As long as you're in, that zone that you picked, you will gain progress to, your hunt, your prey, right? Eventually, once you do enough world quests or quests, you will be able to kill your prey, or your prey. And once you do that, you'll gain a cache that gives a guaranteed 220 weapon, something along, you'll get a free piece of 220 gear. Unfortunately, I got really unlucky and I got the same thing 3 times. Unfortunately, it's just how it is right now, It is what it is. That's me. You could have gotten really lucky and got 3 separate pieces of gear that you needed. Like, for example, let's say I got my staff here. I need, let's say I got a chest piece, boots. Well, that's huge right there, right? But yeah, Prey is a very consistent good way. These reset weekly because I did all 4 of these yesterday and they're not reset. So these are weekly. Just keep that in mind. Next thing is Heroics. Now, this is my opinion, right? In order to even unlock Heroics, you have to be 215 eye level. But if you look in your adventure guide, let's go to Heroic, they drop 224. If you're a tank or healer and you have, pretty fast queues, I'm not going to say that this isn't a good way to get gear, because it 100% is a good way to get gear, because you're pretty much, well, at least in my mind, you're guaranteed at least 1 piece, and it's guaranteed to be for your spec and your class that you're playing. But yeah, so yeah, heroics are very good. Delves, I put delves on here because once you complete, I don't know the specific like threshold, but at least in my gameplay, it seems like if you complete like a delve, tier 4 or higher, you guaranteed get a piece of warbound gear. Let's see if I have it. I had an offhand in here somewhere. Yeah, this right here. I got a 220 offhand that I can use for my priest or mage, whatever, right? I've gotten this multiple times. Unfortunately, I got bad RNG. Well, that's fine. But I have gotten this multiple times. I did 4 delves. I got 4 of them. I sold the rest of them. Sorry, I didn't sell them, but I mailed them over to all my other characters. But yeah, no, delves, if you want like a more, I don't know, like a little like solo, like more chill vibe, then delves are great. The top 5 ways. Fifth way is going out and hunting rares. A lot of people are saying this, which I 100% agree. The only thing though, I will say with rares is I used to have an axe right here. I wanted to show you guys. Oh, well, okay, here's one right here. Okay, so unfortunately, sometimes you can get soulbound gear that is not for your spec or class. Like, for example, I'm a druid, I wear leather, and I don't wear mail. I can't wear this, right? But yeah, unfortunately, sometimes that can happen, but like other times, I'm pretty sure I got, let me see, I got this from I've gotten some pretty insane. I'm pretty sure I got either my helmet, I believe, or my neck. Either one of these two. But I got some pretty good gear from these rares, and as I said, it can be like this, where you can't even put on the thing that you just got, and it's soulbound, so you can't sell it. Or it could be like, you get a huge, 227 neck, or 230, something like that, right? But yeah, gearing right now at least is very, I wouldn't say it's scarce, but it's very linear, and I actually like that, until the season comes out. This is pretty much the best we have currently, what I'm saying? Because you can't do a bountiful delves, you can't do M+. Guys, let me know in the comments real quick if there are mythic zeros. People in my guild and other people are saying that you can't do them, and I haven't been trying to do that because I've been trying to do other stuff, like trying to get the lore masters, just in general, just enjoy my time. But if we look here, I put it on only the midnight things, and M+ and mythic, and there's no groups at all. There's no mythic groups at all, and obviously you have to be in a group to do a mythic 0. You can't solo that shit, obviously. Okay, but yeah, so I'm guessing M0s are not available yet, but let me know in the comments, guys. Maybe I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not exactly sure. As I said, let me know in the comments. I know this is a kind of a fast video and a kind of like a short video, but I really wanted to get as much info as I can to you guys in less than 10 minutes, and I've been recording for 8, so in my opinion, I feel like I did a pretty good job. In my opinion, that's just me. Let me know if you guys want more content like this, man. I do really enjoy making content for you guys, man. I really do. I really, really do. It's just a lot of fun editing, just all that stuff. But yeah, as I said, top 5 ways to gear your character prior to season 1. World quests, 100% best way, no questions asked. Pray, heroic, trying to queue for some heroics, right? Delves, and 5 is the elites. By the way, real quick, elites do drop guaranteed. It is a 100% chance. Specific ones, big silver dragons, those elites. As I said, it's not guaranteed going to be for your spec or class or whatnot, but it is guaranteed. So, but yeah. But, no, yeah, I mean, that's, in my opinion, so far, guys, that is, those are the top 5 ways to gear your character right now. As I said, I'm already at 220. If I had more improved chest piece and boots, maybe some shoulders, I'd be like, maybe like 220, like 3, 4-ish. I'm very, very... I feel like I'm pretty ahead when it comes to eye level. I'm not crazy high, obviously. I don't think anyone is crazy high yet, but that's the video, guys. As I said, top 5 ways to gear your character up before season 1. And as time goes on, we will get more ways, obviously. But, guys, that is it. I will see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.